Assalamu alaikum, this is Muzammil, and in this video I'll demonstrate how to remove spaces between paragraphs, the spaces which have been created by pressing the return or the enter key. Now here is the problem. This is how our text looks like. There are spaces between paragraphs, and we might first try to remove these spaces by selecting the text, clicking here, and then making changes here. But as we can see here, line spacing is already single here, and spacing before and after the paragraphs is also 0 points, which means we can't really further remove any spaces between the paragraphs here. So how do we get rid of these spaces? These spaces have been created here actually because we have manually pressed the enter key like this. Now the manual way of getting rid of these spaces is to click the delete key, and we can do it one by one for all the paragraphs. Now imagine we have a huge amount of text and such spaces exist in that text and we need to get rid of them. How do we do it? I click on replace here and I'll get this pop-up. Next I'll need to type this symbol, which I get by pressing the shift key and simultaneously pressing the number 6 key on my keyboard. And then I'll type the letter P. Now these two characters represent one space between the paragraphs. So I'll just copy these two characters and paste them here. Now this indicates 2 spaces between paragraphs. And I'm telling Word, replace these 2 spaces wherever they exist in the document with only 1 space. So 2 spaces should be replaced by 1 space. Next I'll click on replace all. So I have 8 places where such replacements can take place, and I'll say yes. And done. We have spaces removed between paragraphs here, here, and here. But notice that at some places we still do not have the spaces removed. That's because there might have been more than 2 spaces here. So 2 spaces have already been reduced to 1 space, but the other spaces are still there. How do I get rid of this? I'll click on replace again. I'll say replace again. So wherever now we had 2, they've been reduced to 1. Okay, close. And now we don't have any spaces between any of the paragraphs. This is how we automatically remove spaces between paragraphs, spaces that have been entered manually or by pressing the enter or return key. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope this video helps.